Hello, here again. But I'm excited. I'm excited because I want to help ordinary people to do extraordinary things. Have you ever felt trapped or stuck where you are at work and you find that there's just no type of mobility for yourself? Have you ever felt like your soul is dying every day when you go to work and you just wished there was another way? Does your job no longer light you up? And do you really want to get that spark back? Do you feel like your lifestyle is serving you anymore and you're not personally growing? Have you been there before? You know what I'm talking about? Have you lost that love for what you're doing? Are you currently achieving balance? Are you making sure that your health and your time sacrifices don't make you suffer because of the situation you ended up in? Do you feel like you're mentally and physically just burned out and you just feel there's no way out? I'm talking about where you're working. Does it keep you up at night? Is you barely making ends meet? Or do you feel you've lost your enthusiasm? You find yourself feeling like each day repeats itself and there's really no difference, and you just wish you could just stop the world and get off. I'm here to tell you there's hope. Helping ordinary people do extraordinary things. You see, I'm led to create this group. You'll see the link there as part of this. Just to get your name on the list, and I'll just send you some of the information because I'm dealing with a man that's tremendously gifted in putting groups together, and I'm really working hard on some content, and I can really use some assistance. If you're in any of those positions that I just talked about, and you really think that there's no more to it, I'm here to tell you that there is. There's no doubt in my mind with what I've learned. I can remember when I was working at the big corporate office and talking with people. These are the kind of messages that everyone would constantly talk about. And they just don't they seem trapped and stuck and like there's no way out. I'm here to say there is. Join this group of helping ordinary people do extraordinary things. I'm probably going to start it on May 24th. And as I continue to build that, it's going to be a living, breathing thing. But see, here's the objective. You think you're stuck. You think that your soul is you're losing a part of your soul every day as you go in. And see, I don't believe that. I think that we can reprogram. And by building this community, we can get you to a point where one of three things is going to happen. We're going to build that confidence, that hope, that spark back in you. You're either going to get promoted. Now, I'm not talking about those incremental increases, but just by reprogramming and working with me and working together with this material in the group, I'm talking about you actually getting promoted or bringing your awareness to that point where you find another opportunity where you can really thrive and do what you were meant to do and then feel better about yourself and not leave this place thinking, gee, I could have did more. And then, if that's not it, to finally, that song that's inside you, that message that's inside you that you've been wanting to share, to get out and do your own business. We will build your confidence in such a mighty way that you'll be able to get out and thrive in your own business, something you've been wanting to do for so long, but just thought that there's no other way. This is it. This is it for me. I'm telling you, it's not. I am convinced. I am sure if we work together, give it a month, give it 6 months. If you feel that you're not getting anything out of the group, then fine, leave. But I know I've put thousands into this, and I'm working with the best. And I know working with you and others like you, we can create something really great that will revolutionize your life and bring you back to that point where you were excited. And then doing what really that helps you jump out of bed, not get out of bed, but jump out of bed, waiting, just wanting to do it over again because you finally been able to do what's been inside you instead of just doing something to make a living. You'll finally be able to do something to make a life. Now, you know, I'm a little technically challenged. I've got the link there that's just going to give you a little brief note where I can get an email. I can send the actual offer page out. It's nominal. For the cost of 2 lunches a month, be able to get that song back inside, that spark, that energy that had you going for so long, to realize that you're not at the end, that you're at the beginning. You know, they always talk about Colonel Sanders. He didn't start until he was 65. So it's not too late for you. It wasn't too late for me. It's not too late for you. But now's the time. Today is the time to move forward. Click on the link. Give me your email. Let me send you my page. Yeah, I'm still working on, because I said slightly technically challenged. But let me just review that again. I'm talking because I've got quite a few people. I just want to review again. If you feel like you're trapped or you're stuck, and you feel there's no mobility where you are, this group is going to be for you. This group is for you. Or if you've ever felt like your soul was dying a little every day, you go in thinking there's no hope, this is for you. Or if you feel like your job no longer lights you up and you feel you've lost that spark, this is for you to get that spark back. Or if you feel like your life's just not serving you and that you're not growing personally, this is definitely something that you need. And if you've lost the love for what you're doing, this is where you can get that love back. There's no doubt in my mind. And then I was talking to someone just today, and reading between the lines of conversation in the email was like talking about balance and currently achieving that balance. I knew that she wasn't achieving that balance. Are you not achieving that balance, and you're not sure that your health and your time sacrifices aren't making you suffer? And you think to yourself, is it worth it? I don't think so. I think there's a better life for you, and I know we can find it. Like I said, give it a month, 6 months, and then if you feel you feel you're not getting anything for the group, then jump out. But that's not the way I roll, man. I'm here to help. I don't succeed if you don't succeed, and we're here to change that path you're on, the one that you feel is hopeless and that you're just existing and moving on and just hoping it gets better. It won't get better without any help. That's what I'm here for. And some people, you just feel tired and barely making ends meet. Well, we can solve that too. That's why I'm here. That's what we're all about. Another week will be a bang of a start. I've got so much material and so much that I know. You get this knowledge, this intellect, and it gets bottled up. But to be able to channel that, and I've got it channeled in such a way that it'll give you a straight path. I've been working hard on this. Don't let yourself down. Let me count you in. Some of you may just feel super burned out. I'm here to bat the flames and rekindle that fire, so that you don't have to feel that excess stress. Can you imagine how much stress it is having to do it over and over, knowing that you need to do something different, but you're afraid to make that next move? We'll help you build that confidence. We'll help you give you the skills that you need to do what you need to do. Not what I want you to do, what you need to do. And that's what we need. I always think about it, to be able to be somewhere where you're different and you can't share with your friends because they're all part of that average group, but your mind is different. I found that. Have you found that? And you need somewhere to be able to share that. This is going to be that place where you can share it daily and people will applaud you and not look at you weirdly with deer in the headlights and think you're crazy or you're one off and think, well, this will pass. No, life's not a dress rehearsal. Let's get serious. Let's build something together here. Helping ordinary people like you do extraordinary things. That's my task. That's my goal. That's my heart. Helping ordinary people do extraordinary things every day. Begins now. Well, I gave you my heart. I'll be give me an email and I'll be asking you for questions and what you're looking for, what you feel you need. I know I've got the resources. I just want to make sure we channel them correctly. Because here's the thing, to just give you information, people get overwhelmed. We want to be able to channel that in a more direct manner that we get the right outcome that you're looking for. That's what we need to do. That's what I intend to do. That's what we intend to do together. Man, this has been great. I love this. Come on board. Can you imagine getting this kind of encouragement daily, weekly, not letting you let go and helping you? It's that image of your hand raised up and reaching up for help, and my hand, think of it, my hand coming down and pulling you up. Yes, that's what I want to do. Help pull you up and out. Relieve all that stress and let you put your chest out high and feel proud that you finally made the move that you've wanted to do for so long, but just didn't have the backing or the help and assistance to get you to do that. Now, I know I've gone on, but I'm looking for your friends too. You know people. I'm sure names have come to your mind that really could use some great help, great direction to really make that move that they've been wanting to make for so long. let them in on it too. Share the link with them. We can do this together. Okay, kickoff day is May 24th. Be on the lookout. I'll be sending you something in the near future. But just do me a favor, just add your email in there. It gives me a starting point because I'm excited for you in helping you become you and not settling for less. Thank you. Have a good evening.